today's video, I'm going to share with you 4 NHS hospitals that are currently recruiting international nurses. And the good news is that I'll be leaving the link to apply to these hospitals in the description box, so just check that one out. If you are interested in applying to any of these hospitals, why don't you come with me as we look at them. Welcome back. If you are new to my channel, my name is Setstak Mwajima. You can simply call me Kobe. And if today is your first time watching my video, if not yet subscribed to my channel, right, just hit the subscribe button right under this video and then become part of the family so that you get more of such videos. If I haven't lost count, I've received about 50 plus messages from people saying that they have passed their IELTS and CBT and looking for UK nursing jobs. Apparently, some say they've applied to so many hospitals and it's like they are not getting any positive feedback. Yeah, so I know how it feels to have passed your IELTS and CBT and not gotten any job offer. It's not a good experience. So apparently, I'll be sharing with you some job opportunities out there. So at the end of the day, if you are interested, you can put your application through. The first hospital that is recruiting international nurses is James Paget University Hospitals NHS Foundation Trust. So now this NHS Trust is looking for international nurses who are currently living in the UK. But what I would say is that if you are outside the UK, still apply, because looking at the job overview and everything, it seems that probably application from people living outside the UK are still welcome. So just put in your application, and then before you apply, you should have passed your IELTS and CBT and then waiting for your OSCE. I mean, they are willing to give you the support you need to pass your OSCE. And then the closing date for this job application is on the 24th of March 2023, 11:59 p.m. So probably got a few days more to go. Just put in your application. This hospital is ready to give you COS, which is the certificate of sponsorship, and then probably support you with your visa application. They've also said that they will pay back your IELTS and CBT fee and then probably work on your flight to the UK as well. Your accommodation and OSCE training, everything will be catered for by this NHS Trust. So if you are interested, just put in your application. And the next NHS Trust recruiting international nurses is the Lancashire and then South Cumbria NHS Foundation Trust. This NHS Trust is apparently recruiting mental health nurses. So if you are a mental health nurse and you have passed your IELTS and CBT and then you are looking for job offer in the UK, this is an opportunity for you. Just put in your application. Remember, I've left the link in the description box. Okay, just click on that and then start applying. And then remember to keep your eye on the closing date. It's 31st March 2023 around 11:59 p.m. so just put in your application. Now the third NHS Trust recruiting nurses is much more of the Sussex Partnership NHS Foundation Trust, and here their focus is on mental health nurses. So if you're a mental health nurse and you have passed your IELTS and CBT, you still qualify to apply. And then the closing date for this application is on the 22nd of March 2023, so you've got a few days more to go. And the fourth NHS hospital is this. So this trust is recruiting international nurses who are basically in the surgical field, and as usual, I should have passed your IELTS and CBT, waiting to write your OSCE once in the UK. The closing date for this job application is on the 2nd of April 2023, which is around 11:59. And then one important to take notice of is that this trust has a different way of recruiting international nurses, and I'm going to show you in a minute. So when you go through that job overview, what they've said is that we welcome applications from those who currently hold a UK NMC registration. If you currently hold an overseas nursing qualification and require Tier 2 sponsorship, please apply for our internationally qualified nurse advert. Let's say we are not too sure of how this internationally qualified nurse advert is. All you have to do is that just come down to the last section of the job application and then probably send a message to this particular person on here, and then just try to find out. I mean, just say you are an international nurse willing to work with them and you have been asked to apply to the internationally qualified nursing advert. So what is that? Apparently they'll be able to explain to you what that is, and then you can put in your application. So just check in the description box for the link to this job application and then you start applying. This is a bonus for mental health nurses. Apparently I've got another job offer for you, so check in the description box for that. Then this is coming from the Tees, East and West Valleys NHS Foundation Trust. So you're looking out for mental health nurses to occupy their band 5 position, and the closing date for this job application is on the 22nd of March 2023 around 11:59 p.m. and you should have written your IELTS and CBT, waiting to write your OSCE in the UK, and apparently you are good to go. So you can send your application here, and then once your application goes through, there are some benefits you enjoy. One thing I want you to understand is that it's one thing putting in your application and it's the other thing doing the application right. So just make sure that you are putting the application right, because as I've earlier mentioned, you are not the only person applying for this job. You've got a lot of people who will be applying for this job, and you should be able to stand out to get it. I believe that this video has been helpful to you. If it has, just like and share.